All right, what's going on, everybody? We're the Erie Better Beer Bureau, back at you with another video review. I'm Mark.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Pat. This time we got a new beer out of Founders. It is Underground Mountain, an Imperial Brown Ale brewed with Sumatra Coffee, aged in bourbon barrels. Clocks in at 11.9%. New one, really interested to get into this one and see how it is.
Tons of coffee.
Ooh.
Huge amounts of coffee on that.
It's almost like a salted caramel kind of coffee smell on it.
A little sugary sweetness,
Yeah.
like coffee.
Almost like a burnt sugar.
I wouldn't guess bourbon barrels.
Well, it's boozy. It's a little bit like boozy from the alcohol, but yeah, I don't actually smell bourbon.
I mean, that coffee's really overpowering.
It's coffee, but I'm still getting kind of like a creme brulee almost.
Some sweetness to it, yeah.
On the nose.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Taste follows the nose. Exactly.
Pretty closely, actually. It's actually not quite as bold and in your face as I expected it to be whenever I first got the aroma on it, though.
Yep, tons of coffee. Got that little sweetness, like almost like a caramel, and little boozy. You know, I get a little bit of bourbon.
Yeah,
Actually, the actual
little
flavor.
tinge.
Yeah.
I get like a little bit of like, in a weird way, but not. I know it's not. It's like a little bit like a toasted marshmallow to it, like a fluff to it, like a marshmallow fluff. I guess would be like
kind of a dark vanilla kind of.
Yeah, like there's a.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's clinging to the glass pretty good.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say the ABV was?
11.9.
Wow.
I have to say there's some barrel way at the end. There's kind of almost a bitter woodiness to it way at the end. But you know, it's kind of thinner. It's a lot thinner on the mouth than I anticipated for it.
Being a Imperial Brown at 11.9%, I thought it would be a little thicker, a little more, viscous. But I mean, it's a brown ale.
I mean, yeah, it's a brown.
I mean, it looks like a brown ale. It's got light, a little brown hue to it.
I'm not expecting it to be a stout.
No,
it's
no,
not going to be thick or chewy or anything.
But no,
like that.
this is damn tasty though. It's pretty good. For Founders' new one, I was going back and forth as usual between a 4 and a 4.25. Usually a thin mouthfeel like this, I would normally give it a 4. But being it's a brown ale, even though it's an Imperial Brown Ale, flavors I think are fantastic. I think they hit it on all points. It's a little bit boozy. Beautiful coffee. That Sumatra is fantastic. A little bit of sweetness in there, like the vanilla. Even he was talking about like a salted caramel almost kind of flavor coming through, and I'm getting some of that. It's nicely balanced, I think. At 11.9%, I would never guess it being 11.9% either. So I think it did a really nice job. I'm going to do that bump up to a 4.25. I think it's a really good beer.
All right. I am going to give it the 4 out of 5. It has a really interesting mix of flavors. The kind of a definitive coffee flavor, has a little of the caramel, vanilla, a little bit of barrel character. You get just a hint of an oakiness on the back end. What prevents me from rating it higher? I know it even is as an Imperial Brown. It still is a touch watery for me. Just a little bit of a watery sensation whenever I drink it. Flavor mix is fantastic though. I'm pretty much enjoying it. And for its ABV level, it is too easy to drink.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna agree with Pyle and go 4.25 on it. I think the flavors are what does it for me.
Yeah.
It's well-rounded as far as the coffee in it, a little bit of sugar sweetness to it. I'll agree with the caramel, a little bit of vanilla. I mean, pretty much everything you guys said. Like by the time it gets down to a third guy in the review, there's not much left to say except the score. But I don't know. I think it's good. I will agree with Pat. It is a little bit on the thin side, but you could crush these. I mean, I could sit and drink these no matter what the temperature was. If it's 80, 50, whatever, I'd drink one of these in a heartbeat if somebody's like, hey, let's just crush one right now. But yeah, for me, 4.25.
All right.
Till next time, guys.
Cheers.